Back to Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
For three, Ingram. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Halliburton for three. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got his third assist on the night. Back to Ingram. It's stolen by Shepherd. Nembhard with it. Picked up by Brown. And stolen by Tatum. White finds Brown. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. 13 points in the game.
Well, when you're as polished and practiced a shooter as Brown, there's no reason to hesitate.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Celtics lead by 16. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Toppin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Nembhard. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the 5. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Back to McConnell. Pass to Nesmith. 5 to shoot. Tapping a screen on Tatum. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Nesmith has got 6 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Brown. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Timeout, timeout. It's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Pacers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for the Celtics, they're rolling, and we expected that. Lots of talent. The chemistry is there, and so is the unrivaled production.
And they double up Brown. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
And White kicks to Brown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Siakam passes to Walker. To the paint. And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Brown kicks to Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ingram's got 16 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Shepard's checked in for the Pacers. And the three ball is good. Neesmith has got his third basket of the night.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter. His third overall.
Drains the three-pointer.
What a confident attack by White, finding his shot on the move.
Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Yeah, a little extra on that finish from Ingram. That was impressive.
For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Shoots the three, and again, Boston with the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press you in.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
The three, and it's Jason Tatum with a three. Tatum's got 9 points in the quarter.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Siakam. And Halliburton subbed in for Aaron Neesmith.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's good off the back rim and in. And that's 23 points for Jason Tatum.
And I really feel like he just wanted us to see that leaner there. That's a shot he's very comfortable with.
And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
It's stolen by Brown. Brown jams it in.
Yeah, charging inside with force. Love seeing Brown go up strong on the drive.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner comes in for Toppin. And Aaron Neesmith subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. Good on the triple. Tucker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Chalk up 2 there. Walker's got 7 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Out to White. Pass to Tatum. Lets the three fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and he made 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and he just continued to pour them on here in the second.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the Pacers another three.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Yeah, and guys, when White's got the ball in his hands, you can count on him to make the right decision with it.
Halliburton for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Neesmith with the ball. Guarded by Tatum.
And a guy who can get up off the floor. Halliburton will throw one down if you're sleeping.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the jam by White.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And White slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so it's Boston. going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The three-point shooting is... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Indiana Pacers.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. And looking ahead, that'll do it for our show.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Tyrese Haliburton has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
On the court for the Celtics, the talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. Then it's Ingram. Then it's White. And it's Queta in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Haliburton. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Haliburton's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Indiana. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Haliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Haliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Pass to Shepard. Indiana moving the ball around. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got his fourth rebound in this one. There's Brown with the three. It's good from long range. Brown's got 31.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
The three, and again, Boston with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Here's White, and the Celtics another three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Haliburton for three. The long distance three is good. Haliburton's got 5 points now in the quarter. And here's Ingram from the arc. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. To the inside. Walker, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And that's now 9 points for Jarace Walker. And it's Ingram missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Good on the three-point shot.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
There's a screen. Haliburton, and again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Crazy dunk from the wiry Ingram. That's going to get millions of views on whatever social media kids are using these days.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Tatum dishes to Ingram. Pass to White on the wing. Brown. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Haliburton for three. Connects again for Easton.
He's now setting the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
White, good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Celtics?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He doesn't he, David? Every single time.
And a calm thunderstorm is the fans taking in the moment.
He has made it 4 from outside en route to the most threes in a game in franchise history. Siakam is checked in for Walker. Halliburton against White. To halt the run, a nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 45 points.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Siakam passes to Shot, and it's Turner finishing it off.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's, and it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Ingram attacking. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, and 11 points for Aaron Nesmith.
Well, look, if you're trying to slow down White, you first have to match his activity level.
The Celtics shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Shepard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. So the Celtics call timeout, their first. And some changes here for the Celtics. Hauser's checked in, and it's Pritchard in for White. So it's the Celtics now. In the corner, Tatum with it. Cans it from downtown. Tatum's got 38 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. On the wing, Brown. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Siakam misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And here's Tatum for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got 41. And it's denied. Brown inside the line. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general. surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Johnson on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Shepard out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's and again for three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What are some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this, I think.
Good, another from three.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for third place in most threes all time.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a and again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's showing us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Hauser and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Brown. Shoots over Nembhard. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And over time, we've seen Brown ease into accepting more responsibility on offense. He's now a dangerous scorer.
Count the basket. McConnell's got 6 here in this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Connects again from distance.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. Looking at is out there now for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Siakam. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Shepard. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
And Indiana making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Outside, Walker launches from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And here's Brown outside. It's stolen by Shepard. Walker with a clean look. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Walker's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Pacers. And yep, another basket.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Raleigh is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. It's Brown with the drive. Brown jams it in.
Speedy move by Brown, using his velocity to get right where he wants to go.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. Outside, Walker takes a 3. Rebound by the Celtics.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pritchard passes to Queta. And here's Tatum, and again for 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place all-time with that made for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. And the dunk by Tatum.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
Puts up a deep three. Halliburton, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
From downtown, and Keita gets it to go.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Here's Halliburton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this is an advantage of having size in the backcourt. Halliburton using that length to cause trouble.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
And Walker's got the ball here for Indiana. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The first free throw is good. And so Walker nails both of them. So it's the Celtics now. Pass to Keita. Shoots over Turner. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Three-pointer connects from three-point range. That gives him the double-double. 12 points and 15 assists. Halliburton for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Halliburton's got 49 points in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that's an intentional foul.
4th personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line.
And he makes the first.
Tyrese Halliburton. Two shots.
Halliburton hits them both. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're up. Guys, your thoughts?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. 1 second left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge,